the PG cuts that you were speaking about.
Yes, sir.
Have you made any official cuts?
Oh, yeah, we made them. You're not going to see those guys on your run no more. We're actually supposed to drop an official roster. Mm-hmm. We just got to get to it. But with all these events and doing this and me going out of town, Smack doing what he does, it's a lot more difficult. But it's pretty obvious who's been cut already. But we will put out an official roster. And, it's nothing personal. It's always business. Mm-hmm. Like I said, if you don't respect the contract, it's not a problem for me to release you.
Do you feel as though fans will look at it like you made a fair decision, or will they look at it?
Fans, when it comes to me, a lot of fans feel like, because a lot of these rappers are so outspoken that, oh my God, Norbes did me so wrong. And then I'm like, if you look at the reality of the situation is, I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't violate a contract. I didn't go against my word. I did everything I was asked to do and more. But I'm upholding them to their responsibilities, and that's a problem? You know what I'm saying? It's like, like when people bring up the contracts, I laugh all the time. Like, I'm like, you got a cell phone, boss? Yeah, you know you had to sign a contract for that cell phone, correct? Everything in life is with a contract. When you make a purchase of a t-shirt, it's a contract.
Truth.
This is life. Why would any smart businessman, if he just does things on a handshake, you're going to get screwed over. Mm-hmm. And a lot of these guys, they tell you whatever they want to hear. Norbes, man, I ain't rocking with none of these other leagues. Man, these dudes is fake. All of a sudden, a dude throws $500 and a chicken salad, and they're everywhere. And it hurts your brand. But a lot of people are looking at, you're stopping these guys from eating. That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. I'm in every right not to book a person. If you're on the contract, I will book you. But if you violate the contract, you will be released. It's not blackballing. It's called you're fired. It's that simple as that. You can battle any way you want. Blackballing is me calling every other league that's paying these guys and saying don't book them. That's called blackballing.
Right.
And I think a lot of people need to understand business and need to understand the definition of words like impeachment. Impeachment is regarding an elected official. If you don't know the definition of that, I don't even want to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people are just misled, stupid. They just ride with the wave, and you got your pluses. You got your positive people, you got your people in the middle, and then you got your fanatics that are just insane. Mm-hmm. So you just got to keep doing what you do.
Well, you mentioned the impeachment thing.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Yeah, I know that was obviously the Danny Myers blog that he did, the angry fans.
I'm actually gonna send him a book, dictionary soon. I need him, to look right. I got something for Danny. He apologized, but I want a public apology.
He apologized?
Yeah, he apologized. He apologized to me multiple times. But
well, how did you feel when you first watched it? 'Cause, he was talking about people wanting to punch you and all types of stuff.
Well, this is my whole thing with the situation. When he dropped the blog, I was in London, so I didn't really give a shit. So I usually feed off of this shit so fast, like it makes me laugh. So I'm in London, I'm laying up, got me a little light-skinned joint next to me. And I'm like, damn, this is going up. I watched the first 5 minutes of the blog. I had to turn it off. I didn't even want to watch no more. Because when you lie on a man, it's the worst thing you can do. So I watched it. The part that insulted me was the part where he says, I lent them money and I was like, you trying to make me like a bum, nigga? I said, hold on, Danny. So I watched the blog, 5 minutes of it, turned it off. Thought about it today. I see people react and hit me up about it. Then I'm like, impeachment. This kid's an idiot, apparently. I wasn't voted in, so I gotta, fix that. So I decide, 10 o'clock, I do a blog. I'm gonna call Danny. Call Danny. Danny picks up the phone. Who's this? I'm like, it's Norbes. I'm like, Danny, you wanna explain to me why you're lying? I'm not lying. I'm like, you're not lying. Funny. Danny, so I start going through the points of the blog. You stated, and I quote, that I sent you the contract during UFF when I sent it you months before. No, that's not true. I'm like, Danny, I got the emails. Oh, yeah, you're right. So that's one lie, Danny. I said, Danny, you're trying to make me look like a bum. You said I borrowed money from you. I was like, did you forget to mention when you came to New York for the UFF, you had not a dollar in your pocket? Who gave you money? Who put your hotel under the credit card for 2 nights? You. But that's what friends do. Exactly, Danny. Exactly, Danny. We were friends. I lost my wallet. on a way to a trip. I have a passport. There's no Chase banks in the Dominican Republic. You've been there.
I have been there.
That's what I'm saying? So I asked for a favor from a friend, which he obliged. So when he did that, when he said, oh, but that's what friends are, I was like, then why would you say something stupid like that? You're trying to make me look dumb? I never exposed you for lending you bread. Because you my man. Left that. He's like, nah, I apologize. Went through the whole blog. I went through the whole blog. He just retracted everything. Everything he said. I just want to battle on Smack. That's why I did the blog. I was like, what inspired you to do this blog, Danny? Well, I'm not going to say the individual's name, but he has a radio show. Calls him and states that I went on my show and stated that Danny Myers begged me for a PG. I was like, Danny, quick question. Did you listen to the show? No. No, you didn't listen to the show. Wouldn't it make sense to go listen to it? But why would he lie? Danny, 1 million people drop blogs on every day. So you took another man's word and did a blog. So now you're crying for attention. He said, yo, I just want to battle on Smack. I said, Danny, I already told you, I won't work with you because you're not a man of your word. And you just proved to me that you're full of shit. You know what I'm saying? You went off another dude's word, something I never stated, and you did a blog. He said, so what I could do? Dude, he went so far off of me, I swear to God, to take me shopping for sneakers, sneaker shopping. It's how sorry he was. So I stopped and I was like, Danny, honestly, I just want an apology, a public apology. He was like, no, I apologized already. No, I want a public apology. You're gonna embarrass me. I was like, Danny, when you did your blog, when you took all these shots at me and spoke on things that you know nothing about and lied, that took a lot of balls. You can't do the same. What kind of a man are you, Danny, when you can't even apologize to the same people that you threw allegations out that weren't true? Speaks on his character. You know what I mean? And he spoke on some personal stuff. He spoke on me blocking a Jesse battle. It's not true. You can ask Jesse Regan. Not true at all. Me and Jesse spoke before that. You know what I mean? He spoke on so many things that were just inaccurate. The contract situation. The one part of the contract situation that aggravated me was he states, and I think in the blog, he says he sent in what he wanted and we rejected it. That was a stupid lie. Never sent nothing in. Just continue to avoid the contract. Continue to avoid the contract. So I'm like, Danny, why would you lie? He had nothing to say. You know what I mean? I'm like, I gave him, he's already got 2 weeks to apologize since the blog. I don't want to air him out. But be a man, bro. You were wrong. You went off a whim of some idiot. You know what I mean? But you know, that's Danny. And then the thing about the people putting hands on me, you're my man, Mike. If somebody tells me they're going to put hands on Mike, and you my man, I'm going to call you, Mike. Be like, yo, Mike, this dude say he's going to put hands on you. I don't give a fuck. Mm-hmm. Period. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to let you go out like that. I was like, Danny, didn't you find out, somebody told you going to put hands on me? And you ain't call me? I got to find out now? How you my man? I'm like, yeah, Danny, you full of shit, man. Your whole blog is trash, bro. You did it for attention. You're trying to get people to rally behind you just because you want to battle on Smack. I don't have to book you. You violated. You know what I mean? You didn't keep your word. I kept my word on everything you asked. Get you on the UFF, get you a PG, get a second PG because you got killed the first one. You know, I did everything you asked me to do and more. And when I decided to say, Danny, I'm not taking it no more. I'm not fucking with you. Now all of a sudden, I'm the bad guy because I'm just working. I'm doing my business. I ain't stopping for me, and I ain't called all these other thousands of leagues and told you to not stop you. I didn't ask you. I didn't stop you from paying Rex $12,000. That's your doing. So you know, to me, the Danny Myers blog was hilarious and inaccurate, and I always got something up my sleeve. And Danny knows it.